Okay, it's Megan here. Today I'm going to be talking about guys. Now, in my eyes, there are seven key types of guys. Okay, so one, you start off with your basic guy, your shy guy. You know the type, the shy ones that won't talk to a girl, walks past her and, you can hear him sweating and his knees are jiggling together because he's so shy, he just can't do it. I mean, I have no idea what's so scary about us, but, you know the type of guy. Won't talk to her, can't, even on MSN, he's like, oh, I'm going to talk to her today, I'm going to talk to him, and doesn't, because he can't. He just physically can't get the courage. And the girls are never going to see past the shyness, the bumbling and tumbling guy walking past, never able to look him in the eye. We're never going to see past that. Two, confused guys. Now this is quite complicated. My kind of confused guy is the guy that is so lovely, is a really nice guy, can talk to you fine, can be great friends with you, could have any girl he wanted, really any girl, but still he chooses to go for the girl, the slutty girls, the girls that will sleep with anyone, the girls who wear the extremely short mini skirts, the girls who have got their boobs out 24/7, them kind of girls. He chooses them. He could have any girl he wanted and still he chooses them. Now that's what I call a confused guy. He needs help in that department, seriously. So, not a good type of guy. 3, charmers. The guys, the guys who, you don't fancy just by looking at them. They're not particularly good looking, and like confused guys are often good looking. Charmers aren't good, they're not bad looking, but they're not terribly good looking. But, they're the guys who will stand there and will talk to you, and I don't know what it is, but they kind of put a spell over you. And you start to start flirting with them, and you just start liking them. You start, you just do. You can't help it, because they've charmed you so much that you really like this guy. You really like him now, and he may not be the most attractive thing, but God, you can't help it. You can't help it but like him. So watch out for them, because they should come with the blooming extremely dangerous sign printed on their back. Because I'm telling you, if you stand talking to them for too long, then you're going to fall in their trap. Watch out. Wanters. I don't think wanters is a word, but wanters. They are guys who no problem getting a girl. Really no problem. Can have a girl, any girl they wanted. Again, good looking. Maybe quite quiet guys, but they're not shy. They're not shy. I mean, they'll go over and talk to you, or just go and give you a hug just randomly, and they can do that, and we let them do that. They're good looking guys, why shouldn't we, to be honest? But be careful, because if you go out with him, he will think the challenge is over. And move on to the next one, even if you're going out with him. He will want more. He will always want more. He will always want the next step. Even if he had the most beautiful girl in the world, he would want someone else. He would want another one. So be careful, because they are nasty. They will hurt you badly. Yeah, so watch out for wanters. Desperados. I don't think that's a word either. But, the desperate guys. You talk to them, you try and be really nice, you try and be their friend. You really do try and make it so they're not losers and they're not by themselves. You try and make it so they're part of the group. And for doing that, they will like you, they will fancy you. just because you have started to talk to them and you've been their friend, they will like you for that. And they will mistake friendship for something which is more, and it's not. You never wanted that, but because you've invited him into your group, you've made his friend, even because you don't have many. He's mistaken that for something else, and in the end, you know, you're just gonna end up having to hurt him. It's always better to make friends with him and then clear it. I had this trouble, and this guy, I made friends with the guy, and he did ask me out, and I really didn't want to go out with him. I really just wanted to be friends with him, and I just sat him down and I said, look, I'm really sorry, mate, but I really don't think of you that way, but I really still want to be friends with you, so I hope we can get past this and just be friends. And he understood it, and we're still good friends now, and that was like a year ago. You know, so it's better to be friends with him than to just completely miss them off. So yeah, often not very good looking, often picked on at school. So yeah, merry guys is number 6, I think one of them 6. Merry guys, I call them merry guys, but you know, you might just call them the friend type. You know, the ones who are your friend. They're always the best friend. They're always the friend who's a guy. They're always, oh yeah, you know, the mums. You sit there and just like, how's school? Did you see a nice boy today? And you just like getting there, I just hang out with Fred. Just hang out. I just hang out with Bob. You know, and they'll always be the friend. There will never be anything more. And they know that. They don't ask you out. They don't try it don't try it on with you. They know they're just going to be your friend. Very often, they do not have very many girlfriends. You know, 1 or 2 maximum. Yeah, often really lovely guys. Not that attractive, but again, not unattractive. So, but just really generally lovely guys. Real guys. Number 7 is real guys. These are the guys that every girl wants, and are the least amount to come. You know what I mean? The less amount to come across. However you say that sentence. They're the guys who are real with you. You know, they're good looking. They're the whole package. You know, and they will never. You know, they'll never hurt you. You know that they'll never be mean or they'll cheat on you, because they're always up front with you. They're always just themselves, and they're the guys that every girl wants. You know, they're very few to come across. You know, they can always get a girl, always. You find one of these guys, and that year your life, he will have a girlfriend, and he will love her. He will really like her, and he won't do anything with you that will jeopardise it. That's how lovely guys they are. So, real guys everyone wants. So that's my list of guys that you have to be cautious for, that you might want to look out for. So, be careful, girls. Don't be cut into their trap.